Hey, Dad. Today was a bad day. Something happened in class again.
Oh, shit, son. Did you piss your pants again?
Well, I can tell you, with all honesty, I didn't pee myself, but something came out of my penis. I was looking at Miss Tarasenko.
Miss Tarasenko.
And for some reason, the Van Halen song came out in my head.
Hot for teacher.
Yeah. And I started having these images. But then I saw little Jim. And then I started liking him too.
Little Jim? What? What happened to Miss Tarasenko, whatever her name is?
Well, me and little Jim.
No, go back to the teacher. What?
Well, me and little Jim and Miss Tarasenko, we double teamed her. Is that normal?
Like in the classroom?
Yeah. You were there too. You were cheering me on.
Oh wait, this is still your dream.
No, this is real life.
Did you Bill Cosby me?
Maybe.
Did you Bill Cosby me?
Look, you said yes.
Did that coffee you gave me have pills in it?
Well, I just got them out of your pocket. So what have you been doing to Mom?
Your mother and I are getting a divorce.
So nothing new?
No.
So you're just going to give her a couple more pills?
Yes.
Thanks, Dad. You're a real role model.
No problem, son.
Yeah. Well, today on Why the Hell Not?
We talk about not about what we just talked about.
Yeah, for all the people listening,
sure. Yeah.
I just want to say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
About what, though?
I don't know.
Okay. So, are we live?
No, we're not.
Okay, we're not live.
We're in the moment.
We're in the moment.
Which is live.
Yeah.
So we are live.
So we're live. And
Think
we're
about
live.
that.
What?
Think about that.
Okay, I'm thinking. And we're live.
All right.
Now playing Why the Hell Not with Jay and Costa.
And welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are here to tell you.
We are here to tell you.
Can you fuck off with the copying?
Can you fuck off with the copying?
I guess not.
I guess not.
So, for everybody here listening, thank you. And once again, we are live.
Live on the interwebs.
Like Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Cool. And so, how was your Sunday, Costa? I heard you were searching for a new religion.
Yes. Actually, I got tired of my regular old religion.
Where jerking off is looked down upon. So now he's looking for a religion where you can jerk off and be smiled upon.
I didn't find one, but I did find an interesting one. It is called Mormonism.
Sounds like a disease.
You heard that right, kids. Mormonism.
I
went to learn about Mormonism at a musical called The Book of Mormon.
Okay, first off, was it good?
Yes, it was great.
Did you laugh?
I laughed. I cried of laughter.
Okay.
And I laughed some more. It was very well done.
Who'd you go with?
I went with my cousin, his mother, and my mother. It was a family affair.
Nice double date.
Yeah. So
sounds fun. Actually, I gotta take my mom to see a movie one day soon.
So
some popcorn.
You know that part where the Africans are talking about fucking God in the cunt? Well, I was sitting next to my mother when that was happening, and
hold on.
I felt a little bit awkward.
What the fuck?
Just a little
you go
bit.
See?
You don't know?
I don't know nothing.
You don't know anything about the Book of Mormon?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. First of all, it was a musical written by the South Park guys.
Oh, game.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I want to go now.
Yeah, it's over now.
Oh, fuck you.
I told you about it, and you just waved it off. You're like, no, yeah, it sounds boring.
Well, if you would have told me Trey Parker and Matt Stone did it, I would have fucking said, I'm down.
I did, and you just...
I think I must have not paid attention to
you. You don't pay attention to me a lot, Jay. And this was as I was cooking your food like a fucking pleb. It was Saturday.
Oh, no, you told me about that. I actually remember that. I mean, I thought you told me... Oh, that's wonderful. Don't look at that. Just don't look at that. Just don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Your cat is creating a fur ball as we speak. On your carpet, too. Oh, nothing came out.
Okay, well, it's gonna come out. Game. This is the circle of life.
No, this
is disgusting.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, he's gone.
So
just do it somewhere else, buddy.
So what were we talking about before we got distracted by nature?
I don't know. We're probably going to hear it a couple more times.
Okay, so we were talking about the Book of Mormon, right?
Yes.
And how you don't listen to me when I talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is so awkward.
No, it's a really good musical. For those of you who haven't seen it, I highly recommend it when it comes back into town, or if you're in New York, but it's always sold out and super expensive.
Well, anything in New York is expensive. Like I think Hamilton was like at one point like was the biggest thing going around.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people made fun of it too.
Why?
Well,
Why
like it's just because a lot of people make fun of it. Like I'm not saying it's bad. It's just every time there's a highly intense musical or a play, somebody makes fun of something.
I guess so. That's what critics are for, I guess.
Well, yeah. Well, how much was it? Like I heard some tickets were up to like $1,000 some dollars.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, people are insane.
I went to go see a play in high school. I think it was Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia.
Oh yeah, Mamma Mia.
Here we come again.
Is a musical a play?
It can be a musical play.
Like, do you call a musical a play and then specify that it's a musical, or are you expected to call it a musical and never call it a play?
I think the reason why we'll call it a musical is because we know it's a play also, but because it's referred more into the music sense. Like you can have a play like we'll say Hamlet.
Hamlet, yes.
Yeah, or like King Lear.
Yes.
Or anything Shakespearean.
Anything Shakespearean. Forget Doll's House or any other
I don't know any other except for Cats.
Cats is a musical, motherfucker. But
that's exactly it. Like,
God damn it.
You know what I mean? Or Annie. Like, Annie's a musical too.
Yeah.
Fuck. Everybody likes song. Fuck you, Walt Disney. I blame Walt Disney.
Everybody likes songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, songs are amazing.
But like sometimes...
Oh, the music in this play was amazing. The singers were really good too.
Please tell me they say, blame Canada.
Blame Canada. No. That's South Park, man. This is the Book of
Mormon. Who created it?
Okay, do they make any references to blame Canada in basketball?
Maybe.
No.
For sure there's a Canadian joke somewhere.
I saw the movie.
I saw the movie 17 times.
They did not
I don't remember
sing Blame Canada.
They should have.
Also, did they sing Blame Canada in
Dogma?
fucking no, what?
I don't know, just rap.
In Team America World Police? Fuck no, they didn't. They sang America. Fuck
America.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing the dolls now having sex.
Yeah.
Greatest sex scene ever. Because
Okay.
you just start laughing like crazy. I'm sorry.
It's disgusting.
It's the greatest thing.
Those guys are fucked.
I think they made Thunderbirds too.
I think, yeah, they did.
That was a failure.
I think. I'm not sure.
Anyways.
Anyway, so...
They're filthy rich and they went to high school. I mean, they dropped out or something.
No, they didn't drop out. They went to college together for the same... like, for video, like, animation.
Didn't they say they didn't go? Or they didn't graduate?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't graduate, but I know that they went to college for animation together.
Are they married?
No, they are not married.
Are they gay?
No, they're not gay.
No, I mean, like, are they married, like, to other people?
Oh.
Like, I'm not married together, but okay.
Yeah, they're probably married. They're old.
So, this kind of ties into our topic today in a way. I had a very insensitive comment right there.
What, the old thing?
No, I called them gay.
Oh.
Or are they married?
Oh.
So there's probably people
I guess we said a lot of insensitive things. Potentially.
Fucking podcast, yeah. The last podcast was bad. I was like, I'm kind of happy we didn't have many viewers on that one.
All podcasts, we're kind of insensitive, aren't we?
Well, who gives a flying fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's basically, what I wanted to bring up today is a J topic day. So if it doesn't
topic day.
If it doesn't make sense, blame me. Costa's the intellectual one, and I'm the guy who just scratches his nuts and says whatever he wants.
It's true. He's really? Scratching his nuts right now.
Actually, scratching my underbelly. It's the belly under my belly. No?
Jesus, how many bellies do you have?
I'm like a fucking cow, bro. I got like 5. Okay. All right.
That's interesting.
My topic is more of a question to society. So me and Costa today, we're going to debate this.
Ooh.
I believe that with today's society, not everywhere around the world, because it would have to deal with more of first world countries and I would say second world countries, if you want to believe that type of topic, or 1.5 world countries. I don't know.
Do those things exist?
Well, I
thought it was just first world, third world.
There's no second world.
I don't know. What
Planet 2.
What is a second world?
Well, maybe
is Greece a second world?
I would say Brazil in my opinion. People say it's a third world, but I think it's more of a second world.
I guess
It's like on the
I guess
border.
I would put Greece under second world.
Yeah, I guess because it's not with the recession and stuff. Yes, it's second now. But before it was a first world. Maybe
I don't know.
you.
I
Would,
don't know.
This is more on your topic because
Yeah.
you would know more about Greece because you're Greek.
right.
I cannot pronounce your last name.
Simiklis. It's
That's-
really not that hard. It's pronounced just as it's spelled. Simiklis. It's not fucking hard, Jay.
What Costa said.
God
Damn it. Tismikles.
Simiklis.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Timikles. Did I get that right?
no, you didn't pronounce the S after the T.
Tismikles.
Tss.
Okay, we're not going to have a fucking full podcast of me trying to pronounce this.
Motherfucker.
Fucker. So, in other news, I'm joking. So,
Yeah, so keep going with the topic.
I know, I'm just going to have a little bit of banter, it makes it more interesting.
Right.
So, I believe that with today's
Our
society.
one viewer is wondering what our topic is. And
And thank you, one viewer, which is me, basically, just looking at our podcast on YouTube. Anyways, so I find today's society, because it's PC friendly, we'll call it politically correctness. And a good example is a picture I saw that's circulating Facebook. Is a girl or a guy holding up a picture saying, "Don't judge me for my gender." And then there's like comments on the bottoms like, I guess, I'm not stupid. Don't look at my IQ. Like something stupid like that. I'm not getting it 100% right.
oh, I've seen this one.
So it triggered me.
It triggered you.
Yeah, because it's like,
He used the word triggered.
and the reason why is because like, hi, I'm Jay. I pulled down my pants. I have a penis. Thank God.
And then you get arrested for indecency.
Exposure. No, but it's like, okay, if you identify as a woman, fine. But why do we have to have such arguments? Like, I'm sorry that I looked at you. You looked like a girl. And if I go up to you, I'm like, well, here you go, miss. And, oh, how dare you? I'm a man. I'm a woman who identifies as a man. My name is Connie, but I want to be named as Connor. Are we really arguing because I was polite and I offered you something?
Actually, I don't know if you've been listening to Joe Rogan.
I haven't been
When the
listening to
last time
podcasts at all.
You haven't, eh?
Quite a long
well,
time.
He had a professor from the University of Toronto on his show. This was a while back, named Jordan Peterson.
Okay.
And he is actually against this whole political correctness movement of gender pronouns such as Z and other weird things.
I don't even know any of that.
No, neither do I. I don't know the specifics
Well,
of it.
and
But the University of Toronto is actually telling him shut the fuck up and call students how they want to be called.
no,
And he refuses. He says, no, he or she. I'm not going to go out of my way to find out what people want to be called so that I could remember all my 100 students, like
I would do in this
hundreds of
case?
students, what they want to be called.
you know what I would fucking do?
What?
If it got
what
to
would
this,
you fucking do?
if it got to this point, I would make everything co-ed to piss off every single person.
What do you mean co-ed?
You want to go to the washroom? It's co-ed. You want to go to the library? It's co-ed.
Yeah, but-
Everything's co-ed.
Yeah, but people are pushing for that.
That's okay. But you know who's gonna get? Now you're gonna have another fight.
What?
Women who don't feel comfortable with men in the washroom are gonna have to deal with it. Men who
Well,
don't feel
have
comfortable
Have
with
you
women.
been to the bar Fitzroy?
No, probably not.
They have co-ed bathrooms.
Cool. I don't
And
feel
no one complains.
I feel bad.
well. I complain because fucking women take so fucking long in the bathroom. Sorry, it's true. There's always a fucking line at the girls' bathroom. Never one at the guys' bathroom. Anyway,
That's just because our equipment's easier.
maybe.
Oh, that's a
Be it
guarantee.
As it may.
I would really love them to give like a little dispenser for women where you have the funnel that fits on
Oh
your.
God.
That'd be fucking great.
Anyway,
That'd be fucking amazing. You just see a girl like, give me a second.
so if you want to go to the bathroom at Fitzroy, you gotta wait. Like you gotta plan at least half an hour in advance.
I guarantee you
You're
know,
like, well,
it-
I'm drinking 3 drinks now. I should be ready to piss in about 45 minutes. I should probably get in line right now and I'll
Just
have
order
my
my
drink
drink
on the
there.
way. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, me, I have a better solution. Well, I'm a guy, so it doesn't really. My solution's easy. I'll just go to the back alley, which I've done many of time.
I was having a drink while you were speaking, but
It's all right. No, but the reason why I brought this up is because I feel like with all these things we're going, we're actually generating more hate. We're generating much more anger and everything. Like, I feel like I personally believe, like, okay, here's a topic: bullying. Right?
yes.
I'm not for bullying at all. I'm against it. I'm 100% against bullying.
Well, Jay, you have to look at the benefits of bullying.
Well, there is though. There actually is a benefit to bullying.
It could be argued, but yeah, I mean, okay, the bad example.
No, but here's an example. Like, let's go back in history. Without bullying, maybe
Depends what the bullying
well,
is.
100%. I know what you're like.
Cyberbullying happens
is completely-
24/7.
Bullying overall is wrong.
Yeah.
But it builds character, it builds toughness, it builds everything.
I agree with that, but now with technology, cyberbullying is just like
Well, that's a different
constant.
story because cyberbullying is like I can ruin someone's life. It's like a girl sends me a nude or I send a nude, she can put my dang or I can send her tatas on the internet and ruin her life, right?
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm talking about like in school where hey Jimmy, your underwear is showing. I didn't know you had hearts. Hey, who you in love with? Like something stupid like that.
All right.
So the guy's shy. The guy's shy. So he gets that happens to him. He's embarrassed. Hopefully he's strong enough and he's like, fuck, okay, well, why am I? It's funny. I'll be like, you know what I would have said in a situation like that? I'd be like, yeah, man, they're for you. Just keep looking at my ass. Those hearts are all for you.
Yeah, that's a now, like 10 years later.
No, I was like that in high school.
Yeah?
Bro, I was a fat kid in grade 1.
I wasn't very smart in high school.
I think that
I probably would have been like, oh, sad. No
but like,
brains.
I'll give you an example. Look, I'm an overweight guy. I've been overweight my whole life. And if I wasn't picked on when I was younger, who knows how, like, I've had certain issues that happen now. If I didn't have all that things that have happened to me and toughened me up, who knows what would have happened.
All right.
Now, I know, unfortunately, in this world, people go too far. All right?
Yeah.
And that's something we have to deal with. And we can't because every time you stop something, you create something new. Look, we stopped bullying in schools. We created cyberbullying. Watch what's going to happen next. What's after
bullying
cyberbullying?
in schools is still happening.
Not
let's
as
be
bad.
real.
Well, like, if you tell a kid to shut up now,
Well, what do you think happens when the cyberbullying stops? It happens in real life.
I think it's both. It's either someone's going to get cyberbullied or he's going to get bullied in school. It's either one or
Well,
another.
it's 24/7, right? The
yeah.
bullying for some kids.
Well, fuck.
For some kids, it's like really intense. I feel bad
I'm
for
not.
them.
See, that's where it comes down to, like, that's the gray area in everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's let's say the blue and the red. Blue meaning, or green it means good, red means bad.
Mhm.
The in between will be gray. Okay? So that gray area. And here's a good example for nerds out there. Perfect example is the Jedi and the dark side. People are like, I didn't know this for such a long time. There was the Jedi who kept order, and the Sith who had their own ideas, right?
All right.
Now, which will say evil, but in their mind, they're not evil. They're just following their orders.
No,
Now,
they're evil. They're evil. They know they're evil.
I was looking at, I was reading, there's a picture and then I was reading something. Like I have in my thing right now, I have the Jedi Code, the book.
Oh, yeah?
And then,
Interesting.
But there's also another Jedi, which I hope one day they make a movie about the Gray.
The Gray Jedi isn't actually canon anymore.
It isn't?
No.
Then I'm off.
I
I'm
looked
sorry.
it up.
I thought it was
It's
canon.
not canon anymore.
Well, I hope they make it canon.
That's interesting, though. I agree. The Gray Jedi was an interesting concept.
Great topic.
Yeah.
And whatever. I'm going to make it canon for this podcast.
Okay.
So I
Just
believe in it
making
because
whatever he
like
wants canon now.
because like when there's too much good in the world, it will eventually become evil. Because look, in a sense, like I was having a conversation about communism. And here's a perfect example of communism. We as humans will never exist with communism because we would always strive for more. And that's a perfect sense. We'll have communism to a certain point. It will work. Then eventually someone gets greedy and it becomes bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So with any power, it's like we had Barack Obama for 8 years. We had George Bush. Everyone bitched about him. Then we had Barack. Yay! Which he was good and bad at sometimes.
People bitched about
And
it,
then
too.
now we have
Depends who you look at.
Now we have Donald.
Oh, Donald. And
So-
not Donald Duck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, not the good Donald.
We got Donald Trump.
So think about that. Now, with the whole thing about the Jedi, it's the Gray Jedi is he's there when there's too much good to balance it out, and when there's too much bad, he'll come in. So he believes in he will kill. If he has to kill 100 to save a billion, which I'm making a giant number as a joke,
Right.
he'll do it. It came like I've had this conversation. Like I have okay, let's not use a family member, but let's say you had a girlfriend, you're dear, you love her so much, you completely love her,
With
but
all your
from the
heart.
but if you
Like
you have
like
to push a
Anakin
button.
and Padme.
Fuck that. If you have to push this button and you're gonna end her life, but by
But
you,
you save
the world
the world.
would like that's a hard topic. You saved. I would talk her out. I would be like, look, if I have to end you,
Well,
to save
if
the
the
world.
whole world is gonna end,
What happens if you have a child with her?
if the whole world is gonna end, okay, I'm just like fucking getting into your example and tearing it down.
It's okay. Go ahead.
But if the whole world is gonna end, then you might as well kill her because then she's dead anyway. If you save her and the world ends,
No,
then she's dead.
I know, but I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, fine. I'll tweak it.
No, what you
No, I'm
mean
gonna
is
tweak her.
you save this one life and 1 million die, or you can save 1 million but you lose this one life. That's basically what you were saying.
how I was
yeah.
going to fix it. But
Yeah.
thank you, Costa.
No problem, Jay.
So, anyways, why I'm not going off topic. I'm just making examples. Now, why do I bring this up? Is because I feel like in a lot of first world countries, we become so politically correct. It's like you can't even say the color yellow. Oh, why'd you say that was yellow?
God, that reminds me of the musical yesterday. Could I say this
Yes,
joke?
go ahead.
Holy crap. So in the Book of Mormon, they talk about how there were some sinful people and God got angry at him and turned their skin black. So these Mormons were sent on a mission to Africa to convert these Africans. And this one Mormon, he lies to get their attention. So instead of saying black, he's like, they turned his skin yellow. And so one African is like, you see, we shouldn't be fighting against each other. The Chinese are to blame.
That's pretty fucking funny. Well, I kind of was going to say that. It's like if you say the color yellow next to an Asian person, would they get mad? Yeah. So that's like, I'm just trying to think. It's like you got to such a point where you can't say something. Like you got to be so afraid because if you're afraid to say something, it's like reaching into the fridge and getting angry because you
What
took
the
a
fuck
chocolate
does that
bar.
even mean?
I'm giving him a sluttle thing so he can get the
He's
alcohol.
helping me find a glass of, ooh, there it is.
There you go.
Okay. Anyway, continue, Jay.
No, but like, it's like if you say something, oh, that's gay. Like, okay, I was insensitive for saying the word gay, and I used it in a bad way. But like, am I really bad for saying that? Do I really deserve to be ostracized or like condemned for saying that? Like, I can understand if I made a racist comment where I said, "Hey, N-word Jim," like in the Family Guy, where
Right.
that's wrong, like that. I understand, like that's bad, but like I don't like am I wrong for making certain comments? Do I deserve to be like condemned? Like some people today, like you can't say anything. Like, okay, perfect example. Look, he said this guy was the owner for the Clippers. Okay? He made
Okay.
racist comments, but the racist comments were recorded from his 24-year-old girlfriend and were used to blackmail him. He lost his NBA team. He lost $500 million to his ex-wife because they split the ownership.
Right.
And they were forced to sell his NBA team. And it got to the point where like the team refused to do things, and his name was Donald Sterling.
Okay.
He's of course he was wrong, but like instead of
Because the girlfriend recorded him saying the N-word.
so now what I'm saying is maybe instead of condemning him, you should have educated him. By ostracizing him and doing what they did, wouldn't you think you created more hate?
Okay, so this is interesting. If you educate him, he gets to keep his team.
But he's
In your opinion, he gets to keep his team.
but obviously there would be restrictions. Like he would be under the microscope of the world.
Yeah,
and
but okay.
microscope of the NBA.
So suppose that he does it again. He got
Then he's
quote unquote educated.
Yeah.
Then it comes to the same result. You say he's gone, right?
Yes.
So then you're back at where
No,
you
I'm not.
started.
No, I'm not. You know what? In my opinion, why?
Why?
Because you made the effort to educate.
Let's say he didn't make. Okay, they made the effort to educate, but some people are just
Fine,
playing out.
but
hateful.
at least you took the time to try. That's the whole point. Now, excuse me. Like,
So what I think is intention is a big deal.
That's
Intention is a
100%.
huge deal, and people are getting like. I agree with you that people get super sensitive about
Their butt hurt.
when you say the wrong thing.
We have like a common friend,
But-
eh? I'm sorry to cut you.
We
off.
have many
Go on.
common friends.
No, but go on. Finish your talk. I'm so sorry for that.
No, it's okay. But what I was gonna say is like, you can usually tell when someone uses something hurtfully versus when they're just saying it like because it's common vernacular.
We have a common friend.
Yeah.
His name is Tim.
Yeah,
He makes fun of me
constantly.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Like if you were, I don't know where I'm going with
No,
this.
but
Go on.
he makes fun of me, and my other friend Basats. My grammar is atrocious.
Oh my god, I
But-
love it when when he calls you out on your shit grammar.
Yeah.
Fucking learn to use an apostrophe RE once in a while when you say your. God damn it,
So-
motherfucker.
Sometimes I get butthurt, and I'm like, fuck it. Like I've actually blocked him one time because I got so butthurt, but I grew up and I got over it. Okay, but like I'll give you an example. Like if I didn't have certain friends that did this shit to me, like maybe I'd be a pansy.
Okay, but here's the argument in favor of the people who are quote unquote overly sensitive. Not that I'm just playing like devil's advocate right
Go
here,
on.
but
You have to
you can learn to
have better grammar. 100%.
You could learn to spell properly. You could learn better grammar.
I'm actually.
You can't learn not to be black or Asian or things like that. So if people make fun of you because of your race, then
Bro,
they got a
I've-
right to be
I've
angry
been
because they can't
called-
change that.
I've been called native. I've been called a spick. I've been called Arab. I've been called Hawaiian.
Fuck, you're a man of the people, aren't you, Jay?
My brother. So I've been called so many things. I'm like, okay, no, I'm just unfortunately, I'm that 1% of not hot Brazilian.
Oh yeah, no.
That's it.
He wouldn't look good in a thong.
Oh God, no. I don't got back knee, thank God, but hey, that's too much ass for any man to handle.
I've said it before. And I think I've said it on the podcast
I
before.
think I can.
I tell everybody this, but I'll just go ahead and repeat myself. People are bored. People don't have anything to struggle with.
Well, basically, that's like
People are too
brings up
comfortable.
the topic with like social media. I feel like you're so like look, me and Costa. It was almost a full month. Costa is the official champion of this. I lost.
We were competing?
Well, no, I'm just giving you praise.
Okay, thank you.
Me and him deleted Facebook off our phones,
Yeah.
and you know what? It was rejuvenating.
It was.
I had to re-download it. I didn't have to.
I don't
I
look
did
at my
it.
cell phone as much anymore.
I did. I don't think as much. Maybe 25 to 30% less.
Okay.
I just downloaded. I had more games.
Random percentages.
Yeah, there's no real percentage. Just like, but like, so I had to re-download it, and the purpose of re-downloading the Facebook app was to make it easier to sign in, to do social media stuff and everything.
Promote the podcast.
promote the
Thanks for
podcast.
listening, that one person.
Well, think about it. Like,
I know our friend Holden listened.
yeah,
Thank you for that, brother.
Yeah. This podcast is amazing. Like, honestly, what he's doing with that is pretty fucking cool.
He's got like 3 of them going. It's
He's got more than that. He just told me he's creating a gaming one.
Wow.
That was one of our dreams.
Good for him.
And I think we're going to do that. I think what we're going to do in the future is after we get this on hold, get this on the roll, and we're going to slightly invest in maybe a video camera, and we're going to record ourselves playing one game.
video games while we talk shit.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
game. I think we do that once a month.
Yeah, we could do
Just
that.
and we'll
For
add
sure.
it onto our podcast.
Anyway,
We'll call it like episode 18.5.
so when you took my comment about people are bored, you were talking about like, so they'll look at their phone, they'll like forget to interact with people in real life, they'll like just go to the nearest thing, right? That's what you were getting at?
Well, no, like I actually don't know if it was that, but it seems like a good, interesting.
You were talking about social media.
Well, the reason why I bring social media is
Yeah.
because like I'm a part of 2 groups right now on Facebook.
Okay.
That if the world can see what I'm actually looking at, I'd probably be killed.
What the fuck?
I'll show it
What
to you
does
after.
that mean? Okay.
Okay, because like I'm a part of the secret group with like insensitive material.
Okay.
Like I'm talking like
Like,
okay, I'll give you an example.
I'm going to hell for this?
Oh yeah, I'm going to hell for this.
Yeah, it's
so
a
this-
Reddit.
No, this one's like okay. So
Yeah.
one of the videos was a redneck redneck driving, and so what happens is he's chugging a beer while getting a blowjob, shooting a gun.
America.
Fuck yeah.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one was like
drive those cross country roads.
another one was like then there'll be like insensitive things like racist jokes or
Right.
like I'll give you another video where a guy was sticking his butt out of the window and he had explosive diarrhea.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And he was just like really disgusting
That's
shit.
actually this. Why the fuck do you watch those things?
I don't watch them, but
God.
they pop up
God,
because my
damn it.
friend from the States.
This is my co-host, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I don't care. I don't care. Like I'm not tuned to the world's thoughts. Like if I don't like it, I don't like it. If I like it, I like it. Like the diarrhea thing, no. The redneck blowjob thing made me fucking die of laughter. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was a little funny.
Yeah.
So,
There's another one, like the guy was scratching his nuts and then the dog came out underneath the covers while he was like grabbing his nuts, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is the dog there? I'm just like, I hope that dog wasn't licking his nuts.
so what does this have to do with like political correctness and people
So
being bored?
imagine if you could see what I'm looking at. I'm pretty sure, like I've been in part of comments
Yeah.
where
Or someone
started
calls you out
fights.
for looking stupid shit and like offensive shit.
okay, it's like let's say a friend of mine sent me there was a video a long time ago of a guy like how to make a sandwich, and he throws the bread at his wife.
Oh yeah.
So he just throws the bread at his wife. Like that's disgusting. That's
Classic.
stupid. But I laughed.
Yeah.
Am I a womanizer? Am I anti-feminist? No, I'm
No,
I'm a dumb guy.
You're just laughing. That's it. I agree.
And then it triggered like World War II. Women got mad.
So where I was getting at people are bored is like we're so comfortable. We have it so good here. We have it so good, and throughout history we've had, I don't know, thousands of years before we got really comfortable in our society where we'd have to struggle. We had predators after us. We had to stay up all night to make sure the fire lasted all night so we could stay warm. We had to hunt or get hunted. You know, we had to go through these struggles. And now we want meat. Oh, we don't have to kill anything. We just got to go to the grocery store and get meat because that's nature. That's nature that's not
evolution.
natural. It's evolution. But what I'm saying is we have in our DNA this need to fight struggle. And when there is no struggle around,
We create fights.
We create struggle.
That's such an interesting way to see it.
That's how I see it. And the way that I think that this could be solved is if aliens attack us. Aliens, please come attack us. It will unite the world. You'll see how quickly Donald Trump will go over to Kim Jong-un and go, hey, you got those rockets? Yeah, why don't you shoot them up there? We'll shoot ours up there. We'll take down those aliens. We could all live in harmony.
Well, did you hear that supposedly the United States has enough nuclear bombs to blow up the world like 4 times over?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the states with their nuclear. They got
Well, did you
most
see the
nuclear
video
bombs.
of the musical celebration at North Korea where they're
where they were all
blowing,
dancing?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they're blowing up I'm just like
it was all staged and everything.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's disgusting.
I you know what I don't understand? I'm gonna say something, and I'm for sure wrong,
yeah.
but I really believe that North Korea and the United States are actually in good terms, and they're just doing this to.
I don't know. Like I don't. That's a pretty big conspiracy theory, and I've always thought, what if North Korea is like heaven, and they just send us these things so that we stay the fuck out, you know? But I know that's a conspiracy.
I don't know if that's a little too much.
That's not happening. It's not what I believe. I was always just saying like,
That's a good
what
joke.
if that was it? But
no, I
these
believe
people, okay. They get shot if they didn't mourn the King Jamil.
his father.
Yeah, his father. If they didn't mourn hard enough, they were shot on the spot. They got fucking struggles. You think they worry about what they call each other? If they're called he, she, z, or b, or what the fuck pronoun they use?
Mm-hmm.
They don't fucking care what pronoun they use. They fucking care whether they're gonna have food tomorrow because they smiled big enough for like a parade.
I want to say 2 things.
Yeah, go ahead.
First thing I want to say is like, you know, the States has gone in so many countries for fights, and I'm just surprised we haven't started anything with North Korea. I'm pretty sure China, Japan, South Korea I'm pretty sure like Russia, like almost like all. I think the whole
Well, China
world,
backs up North Korea.
really.
Yeah, they sent them a bunch of stuff to make nuclear weapons.
Like, I'm pretty sure if you want to stop it, like it's such an easy way to stop it. All the American companies that base their stuff in China just go to India. Be like, hey, okay, game. You know what? Fine. Okay, I'd be like, hey, you want to help? Perfectly fine. That's your prerogative. So we're gonna go to India now. No. Let's not make a voice. No. Don't do that. Please don't. We're on Team USA now. I guarantee you that would happen. If you, as a people, like if you banned every single Chinese product,
Yeah.
China will jump ship.
Well,
Jump ship more than anything.
Have you heard it's getting too expensive to produce in China? So China is starting to outsource its manufacturing. It's pretty funny. Soon enough, the whole world will just be too expensive to make shit.
No, just what's gonna happen is just we're gonna get to a part where we're just gonna agree. Like I don't know. My father was talking to me about a story one time where I think it was Canada and a lot of like South, like Mexico and stuff. We were trying to get to a common dollar. But
the United
Dollar.
North American, yeah.
But the states jumped in and said no.
Well, honestly, I don't think it would be very good for us.
Well, we never know if we can have an open trade. And
I don't know, man. You have to be a powerhouse, and the only powerhouse in North America is the United States, and
Canada too.
Canada is not a powerhouse.
I think we're a powerhouse.
We are okay. We are
powerhouse.
good. We are well off.
Are we part of the G5?
We are.
We're a powerhouse.
I don't know.
That's my point of view on it.
I don't know. It's like we're the younger brother. We're just sticking around.
I think we're like the cool uncle because nobody wants to fuck with Canada. Not because we're powerful or anything, like in sense of troops and stuff. I just think because we're just so like, hey, we're Canada. We have no beef with you guys.
When I hear uncle, though, I feel like uncle has some kind of power. Canada doesn't have shit.
I think we must have a certain power.
We're just friendly, eh? we're just
While I'm drinking my Timmins.
yeah. We're just drinking our team coffee, talking about all sorts of things, and we're having fun, eh? And
Can't wait to go to the Cabana Sikh.
we're good. We're just supporting our mother in the UK, eh? And our brother down south, eh? So
Hey, Donald.
anyway,
Uncle Don.
but I digress. We all digress.
Anyways,
This
this actually
my-
all
my-
ties in. though.
Yeah, no, for sure it does. Like my point was just that we don't have struggles here in North America. Instead of, sure, we have struggles. There's poverty,
But like we don't have the struggles from like a third world country.
Exactly.
Where like
and we take it for granted.
oh, we do.
We do, and that is why we are creating problems. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really am sorry because I don't want to offend people.
I do.
But this is my you do. This is my belief. Like if someone meets you and they think that you're a guy and they call you a he and you do not associate as a he, then teach them. Like bringing up your basketball example. The guy who lost the basketball team.
Yeah. Donald Sterling. Yeah.
Teach him. Say, I'm.
You
Like,
have to give it a shot.
I'm sorry. I associate as a she or whatever. You know.
But see, that's the thing now. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm okay with that. I don't care.
I'm different than you.
It doesn't bother me to call you a she.
No.
What bothers me is if I call you a he,
And
but
go buck.
you get fucking offended if
Feminism.
you associate as a he or something else. Like I didn't know. I went by my instinct because I've been going 29 years so far with like this idea that it's he or she. So like, forgive me, teach me what you want. Tell me what you want to be called as, and I will respect that.
I respect that.
But don't expect me to just know what you should be called. Actually, on Billions, there's a gender liquid character.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Was I?
Yeah,
I don't
last
think
time
I ever.
we watched the games.
Really? Okay. I can't tell if he's a she or she's a he or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And when they
Is that
yeah,
more disgusting
they-
to call it it?
That's it. Here's the thing. When they introduce themselves to their
main-
boss.
Yeah.
He goes, "My name is Taylor. My pronouns are they." Is third person plural, basically. So I'm like,
to me, that I would just
interesting.
say fuck off with that.
no, I wouldn't.
Because I'm like me personally, I'll never remember that.
They look like a he/she, and you would.
I would have to see the character. I'm sorry. Like I guess I'm being ignorant there.
Yeah,
I would
but
have
like,
to see the character.
it's very obvious that you don't know what sex they are. I still don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I think it's a guy. I'm
Like,
pretty
search
sure it's a
online.
guy. Yeah, I could search
Well,
online.
remember I think it's like a perfect example is like the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah,
Like I
What
wasn't sure
about
if it
her?
was a girl or a guy at one point.
it was very obvious that she was a girl.
Well, at one point I couldn't know because there's like there's like 4 films. There's
There's-
the English one they made.
There's and then the original language, which was Swedish,
I don't know, but there's like
Finland.
yeah,
I gotta
there's, like,
find
the
out. I
original-
read them all.
cool.
They're like 1,000-page books.
No, thank you. That is not one of our book club books.
Let's do it.
No chance.
Oh man, it was a good book. You could read. You could watch a movie.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, I could do that. Thank God.
Yeah.
No, but like I think it was one of the versions we saw where I think it was English or the original. I was looking at the character and like honestly couldn't tell at one point. Like I knew it was a girl because the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Right.
Right. But at one point it was like she kind of like was super pale. It was a like albino,
Yeah, no,
but
she
it wasn't albino.
She's definitely like a punk rocker kind of personality.
What else? So the reason I bring this up is just because of like a lot of hostile going around the world with this stuff. It's like I'm just like, how is this such a major topic when we still have AIDS, when we still have cancer, I'm like, really?
Yeah, but what's AIDS in North America, Jay? It's not a problem. People live comfortable lives with AIDS today in North America.
Are we not human?
We are human.
So shouldn't we care about our brothers in other countries where they're dying millions?
People
and millions?
do. People do.
Mhm.
Here's
But-
the thing,
mhm.
okay?
Yes.
I think that this whole political correctness is blown out of proportion
That's the whole point.
by
of
the
it.
media. No, I'm not saying like, because I haven't come across anyone who is so vicious.
When you ever have a time, go search our mutual friend Damien. He loves to trigger people.
Okay, but he's looking for that shit.
No, but sometimes there's just like because he's into stocks
Right.
a lot, and he
Yeah.
meets a lot of people all around the world
Okay.
through social media,
Okay.
and a lot of times
I should just talk to him for that reason alone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Anyway.
just some of the conversations I've seen him get into, and then his other friends, and it's just like it's gotten to such a point where like it's so fucking out of control now. Like you can't like a boy goes to school in a dress. If I give him the wrong if
Good
if I
for him. I don't.
you don't care, but like because I gave him a wrong look, let's say I turn around and I'm shocked, right? I'm not giving him a disgusting look. I'm just shocked, and maybe somebody sees me look at him like that. They'll be looking for that shit. Yes.
It's like what's her fucking name? Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh,
you
God.
know when
Did
she
you
turned.
hear that
when-
she wants to go back? I think
I
it was a
didn't
while
hear-
back. She
oh,
wants to go back to
God
being
damn
a
it.
dude.
It's like when she became a woman. You know,
She's not a
you
woman.
weren't allowed time to process it.
She's not a woman.
You weren't allowed time to process it. You had to accept it right away and give her the Woman of the World, Woman of the Year award.
While this girl who stopped a terrorism attack and everything, and I don't know which province or country it was, in one of the Middle East countries, and she stopped and she got beaten brutally, but she stood up for like a bus or something, and she,
no, you're thinking of
no, she was a finalist, and there was a war veteran who was a finalist for Women of the War of the Year award.
Are you sure you're not thinking of
Take a look at
Allah
it.
Yusuf?
It might be her.
Yeah, but she didn't get a Woman of the Year award. She got a Nobel Prize.
See, but that's hold on. ESPN gave Caitlyn Jenner the Woman of the Year for
for sports.
Yes, that's another
Yeah,
thing.
so
That's an-
athletics. Yeah, there was this one woman who had no arms that like.
did an amazing thing. And
Yeah.
then another one
Like
was
a teenager,
Caitlyn Jenner's
like-
Woman of the Award. But how is she a woman? I'm sorry to say this. If I trigger anyone, please don't attack the podcast. Attack
She
me.
didn't get a gold medal when she was a woman. I'm just saying.
No,
She
but
got
that's
it
not
when
it.
she was a man.
But even she's not a woman because she still has his dick.
Uh,
So if you have a dick, am I a woman?
I
Am I a
mean,
woman now because I have some tits
I
because I'm
can't
fat?
confirm that.
She's
That's
told it.
rumors.
No, she
that
told it.
I don't know. I've never heard a quote about it for real.
I'm putting myself on the line here. Jay Vieira, add me on Facebook, message me, tweet me. I look forward to these arguments. She's officially said she still has a day. They were talking to her about her sexual conquest, and she still prefers women. She still has all the parts. She's actually not going to get so from what I remember, she's not getting the surgery because she still likes having sex with women.
Yes,
Fine,
I've heard that.
but she still has her dick.
If
And now she wants to turn back, maybe.
if our one viewer would Google this for us, just because I'm.
Oh, I guarantee you, this is. I'm gonna.
No,
promote
I'm not.
the
I'm
shit
not
out of
doubting
this.
you. I'm just saying that I don't know, so I'm not gonna. I can't say for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, a dick's a nice thing to have, you know.
It makes going to the bathroom easier at Fitzroy.
It does. Anywhere, really.
You know how many times I pissed out my front door?
Oh God,
such a
Jay!
dick. I'm
Your front door.
Yeah.
It's like there's a bathroom right around from his room, and he decides to piss in his front. Oh my
Where was it? I think it was at a chalet I went to.
Jesus!
And I refused to, unless I had to go to the washroom for a number 2. I was just pissing out in the wilderness. I don't know what it is, but I just love pissing out in the wild.
Meanwhile, everyone you were in the chalet with probably wishes that you shit out in the wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
Jesus.
one of the worst gas attacks that chalet.
My God.
Hey, how you doing? Okay, done with the fart jokes.
These aren't even jokes. This is like real life.
Yeah. Sad. True story though, bro.
True story, bro.
Man, this life, it's hilarious.
Yeah, but this is my point. Like, if we had real problems,
We don't though. We don't.
if we had real problems, no one would care.
And I'm talking like we're not talking about the everyday struggle where it's bills and stuff. We're talking about real problems. Like, imagine you have.
Oh, come on. I think bills are a real day struggle, especially with the penalties that you could. You know that you could like not pay for your car in this. This is in the States, I know. You could not pay for your car. You could miss like a bunch of payments.
Mm-hmm.
And like, sure, the dealership could take you to court and everything, and you'll have to pay because the court says you do. But you can go to jail if you don't pay taxes.
Yeah, you can go to jail for not paying taxes here.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Unless
that
you decry,
I know this about the States that
Unless
like
you declare bankruptcy.
like the government has that power to put you in jail for not paying them. But
I
like,
think it obviously. Hold on. We're not.
no, it's fucked up. They're jailing their own people for because they can't afford something.
Bro, I think it's not for the person that owes 1,000. We're talking about the person that like Wesley Snipes.
Maybe.
We're talking Wesley Snipes where you owe
Okay.
millions.
This is a good point. Are we talking about Wesley?
Look at
Snipes?
Wesley Snipes. He went
Yeah.
to jail for tax fraud.
Oh, he did. Okay,
Big
Interesting.
time. He owed
Well, that's tax
millions.
fraud. That's different. I was talking about literally like
Well, he couldn't pay his
being
taxes either.
unable to.
because
I'm
his-
sure Wesley Snipes was able to pay his
No, he
taxes.
was at one point he was the highest paid action star.
Yeah.
but he was spending more.
Yeah.
And then he got to the point
Like
where he
so
was
many
he
actors.
was- he
Guys,
was-
take a financing class.
what's his name? Like Johnny Depp, his like wine addiction was such a
Yeah,
bad
but
thing.
he could still afford it.
Now we can. The only reason why he's doing the next, he agreed
Pirates?
to do the new trilogy. It's a trilogy. Is
That's a
because they
surprise.
offered him like 100 mil.
You can't say these surprises while I'm taking a sip of the drink.
He didn't know it was another trilogy.
No, I didn't know it was
Of
a
course
trilogy.
it's
I just
fucking
thought
Walt
that
Disney.
I thought they were just gonna like release them once in a while.
No, because people are starting to get fed up of what's it called?
Don't you dare to say Star Wars.
No,
Okay, good.
because Star Wars was off for like 20 years.
Yeah,
And then
no
they-
one's fucking tired of Star Wars,
It's not that we're tired, but we
except
need
for you
breaks.
because you're crazy.
No, I just don't have it. I don't see the need to watch Rogue One right now. Like I look at it and I'm just like
Because it's Star Wars, bro. That's all the reason you need.
No, but I'm looking forward to part 8.
Yeah,
That I'm excited for.
episode 8.
If you would tell me there's the Han Solo movie, down.
Down.
If they ever made a Yoda movie, I'm the first one nerding up. But
see me, you will.
yeah, that's good. But even a Jabba the Hutt movie, I'd be down for, bro.
What a hooja basha.
It's basically me and that fucking
Han Solo.
nipple pinchy whip you.
and then his little rat friend.
I guarantee.
everybody's ears.
I guarantee you, my mother's upstairs asking, "What the
What the fuck are
is
they
going
doing?
on?"
What are they? Is this what Jay sounds like when he's having an orgasm?
Oh God, please! Come
is this
on now.
what?
That's my
is
mother.
this what Jay
That's my
sounds
mother.
like when Costa fucks him in the ass?
Let's just be honest. I'd be top.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Shotgun top.
No, shotgun, no.
Just lost it, bro.
Nope. I don't follow the shotgun rule.
Too
Because
bad.
guns kill people.
No, people
People
kill.
with guns kill people. Okay?
Really calling the kettle black there, my friend.
What the fuck does that mean? I don't have a gun.
Well, actually, every man has a technical pistol.
Yeah, but it's not a gun.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe I could take someone's eye out with it, but I can't kill him.
That was actually on this, that group I was in?
Okay.
That was a fucking video of that.
Oh my god.
It was disgusting.
What the fuck are you watching?
I can't wait to show
Why
you.
don't you join some join Mensa? Follow Mensa on Facebook.
What's Mensa?
Oh my fucking god.
What's Mensa? I don't even know.
Just the smartest people in the world
I don't
are
give a
part
fuck
of a
about
club. Jay, you gotta stop watching this shit. It's distorting.
That's the whole
your
reason
mind.
why I deleted Facebook.
Because you would get
I was
addicted to that
no,
shit.
I was getting addicted of always going on. But okay, we're not, for once, let's not jump onto 40 different topics. So, I'm really glad we actually spoke about this because I really find that today's society, I think we need to get back to a bit of bullying.
Interesting.
We need to
Bringing
toughen
it
up.
all the way back.
We need to toughen up. Why are people... Okay, here's a solid question to you. Everybody who's listening right now, and if for some reason we got 3,000 people who actually heard this...
Yeah, right.
Thanks. But, and you know what? When we're posting this, I'm going to say this. I'm going to start it off with a question. And if I remember it, the question's going to be this. Do you find today's... who's tougher? Your parents' generation or our generation? Who is tougher? Please answer that.
Do you think that you could toughen up without bullies, though? I think we can. I don't think we need to be mean to each other to toughen up. I think we just got to be honest with each other.
I think...
Like in a sporting competition, you say, you're the winner, you're the loser. You don't get a prize for being a loser.
I don't mind.
That's not being a bully.
You fucking brought me up to a topic right now.
Right?
Oh, you triggered me.
Right? I see
Game
his
on.
excitement. Like he's got a raging hard on right now.
That's why I got the
It's
pillow
a
here.
shame he's the bottom, but he's
the
got
top.
a raging hard on right
Okay,
now.
so here's my thing. I don't mind giving trophies to everyone from the ages of 0 to 6.
No, not even.
I don't
I'm
I'm
gonna
okay.
teach the kindergartners
Fine,
winning
but-
and losing.
Look, give everyone a participation trophy, but first, second, third, get a
You
legit
could
big
give them
trophy.
a paper saying you participated and this
Oh,
isn't
that's
a trophy.
okay. Fine.
You could give them a certificate that says this isn't the certificate because you just participated and that this is your registration bill. But
Okay, back to the topic in hand.
it is the topic, though.
I'm
I don't
completely
agree
ignoring
that. I don't agree that there should be certificates.
I believe there should be.
Not for participating.
The reason why I think there should be
Okay, go on.
when they're young is because if you destroy the dream right there and then, who knows what they could have become.
But that's the thing, right? Who says you're necessarily destroying the dream?
In today's society, you are.
Yeah, but
Because the parents today,
But what you're saying here, yeah, okay, parents today, yeah,
yeah, are so, as soon as you if you give them a little negativity at a certain age, we get so butthurt. Okay, fine. But I'm saying, here's the way I would introduce it.
Okay.
Me and you. Okay, we have 50 people. There's 25 J's and there's 25 Costas. We're all the same weight, same height, and same everything. Some of us are athletically gifted. Some of us are not. Fine. Now, me and you, we're the alphas. We'll be cool. We're Alpha J, you're Alpha Costa.
Okay.
You come in first. I come in second.
Yeah.
Your trophy's a bit bigger, looks nicer.
Yeah.
My trophy's a bit smaller, but still looks nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at the end, I'm like, why did he get a nicer trophy? Well, Jay, he came in first.
He outperformed.
He did better,
Yeah.
but you didn't do bad. You got second.
Right.
Now, third place, a little bit less. Now, 4, 5, 6, whatever to the other 50.
Right.
The other whatever.
Right.
You see, good job for participating, but they look at you and they see that you got a better thing. Now you're building want. I want
Yeah,
to
but
be
that
better than
happens.
you.
That's today.
That's not today, though.
Sure, it is.
No, it isn't.
First
because-
place gets a bigger trophy.
Not
They
if they have a a lot of schools now.
Yeah.
Everybody has the same thing.
Really?
A lot of things.
I don't know this for sure.
I've seen it because I have little cousins and stuff.
You've seen it.
And I've seen it, and it's
You've actually seen this.
Yes, I have.
This is interesting.
and it's like, hey, good job for participating, but the kids are all running around in a circle. You're not building any character.
You see, my response to what you said about shutting down the dream early is the dream doesn't have to be shut down. They just have to be told, if you train harder, if you work harder, if you put your all into it, you can beat them.
I believe you so much,
Yeah.
but the problem is today's world compared to the world where we grew up in.
Yeah, but the whole problem with today's world is because of these participation
That's
trophies, right?
exactly
So if
it.
you don't have
But-
the participation trophies and you just started it off from the beginning, they'll grow up to be tougher,
No,
right?
okay, I see it in your way.
Yeah.
But the way I'm going to do it, I'm just taking your idea and I'm just nerfing it a bit.
You're nerfing it.
And the reason I'm trying to say is you still give a participating trophy.
Participation paper.
Yeah. Or paper, a certificate, diploma, whatever the fuck you want
It
to
has
give.
coffee stains on it.
Fine. But it's like, hey, thank you for coming and participating. You did a good job. But they look and they see somebody with something different. Like, hey, let's say we both do a job. You do it better than me. You get paid $14 an hour. I did it the same job as you, but it was shittier. I get paid 10. We see our paychecks at the same time. Hey, why did you get more? Well, I did a better job. I'm going to strive to get that $14 now.
All right.
So we need competition.
That's the whole idea of commission, right?
I'm not talking about that.
No, but that's the idea. Like you perform better, you get paid more. That's it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But the reason why it's like I don't think at a certain age where the kid doesn't have an understanding, you can baby them a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah.
Don't go to that extra mile, okay? Because a lot of these kids now, it's like, if the kid who comes in first doesn't know he comes in first, maybe he gives up. Maybe he's like, well, I came in first, but I don't get anything. And then it's like, well, I don't want to do anything. It's like,
Right.
It's like not.
There's no.
It's like not
benefit.
keeping score in a soccer game. No, you keep in fucking score. If the kid scored 24 fucking goals,
Yeah.
and the other team scored 2, yay, no.
Basically, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like the first place, if they're getting the same as the last place, then nothing's
Where's
pushing
the
them.
encourage?
Nothing's pushing them to strive. Whereas
Olympics
the
don't work like
first
that.
place, whereas the last place is getting the same as the first place, so they think they could just cruise through life without trying.
That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But again,
Once.
no, we
I know,
agree.
I'm just joking with you.
I'm just saying, like, get rid of the participation trophy.
Fine, but I agree with that. But at an age, there's an
I
age
feel
cutoff.
like this is deja vu. I feel like we've had this conversation.
We probably have talked about this in person or something, or maybe on another podcast. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
and call us out on our bullshit. Maybe
Well,
we're repeating topics.
but I think we had the same position.
But that's the whole point. Like, if you don't, it's like, okay, here's a perfect example. If you don't have the strive for education, I'm a garbage man, Costa's a doctor. Okay? That's like an argument for communism against, like, I'm going against myself right now. Like,
Oh, about how communism is good and everything.
yeah. And I like the idea of communism.
Everyone likes the idea of communism except the people who have the most.
There you go.
Yeah.
I live comfortably because of my family.
Yeah. Me too.
But, like, the reason why I say communism is a good idea because everyone can live on a good means.
Everyone should help each other.
My belief in communism is a bit different. Like, I believe there should be pay scales. Like, I believe everyone should have the needs to live. But if you take the extra education and you should have a bit more. Just a bit.
You're like Animal Farm.
I love that book and that movie.
Some animals are more equal than others.
Yes, I am.
All animals are equal, but some animals are equaler than others.
That's so bad. It's like making an Aryan race in a way. Like, some races are better. I went completely dark there. I know.
But they were talking about people.
I know.
Just like he basically, like,
Well,
that whole thing validated Stalin, right?
Like a reward system. There should be a reward system. You did, like, valedictorian. Not everyone's a fucking valedictorian. Costa got a 90. I got a 90. Got a 95, and I got a 91. Well, fuck.
Why do you always make yourself stupider?
Well, I'm just being nice to you for once.
Don't do that.
Okay, so I got a 95. He got a 92.
Fuck you, Jay.
So I'm the valedictorian. I'm going out. I'm giving a speech. Okay. Doesn't mean my speech is better than his. It just means I tried harder. Like, maybe he's a better writer and better reader. I guarantee you that's true. That's 100%.
Well, at least I know when to use
your
apostrophe re in your.
Shut your fucking face.
Do you
motherfucker.
really not know?
I don't.
You do. You know.
Let me tell you about my education. I had dyslexia.
You know, you just don't use it, right?
Wow, you're putting me on spot right now. I actually don't know the difference.
Okay.
Well, don't do it to me
No,
not on the air.
No, it's
you
not.
You could teach me.
I'm not ripping you. It's just
know.
like, it's really simple to think of because how do you spell R? A-R-E, right? So that R-E is apostrophized next to the U. So you are.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, so whenever you say a sentence with the
like,
word your, try to say you are and see if that works.
I know
that's
that.
the trick
No,
that I
that's
used
not
as
that.
a kid.
No, like that one I do on purpose. Like
just to piss off
No,
everyone.
it's not the piss off. It's just because I'm typing fast and I don't feel like putting the grammar.
Right, okay.
But like the ones that I don't know are like than, then. Like I don't know the difference for that.
I could get into it with you off air because it might get boring. Doing
I don't want to have a grammar lesson on air.
But those are really simple once you get it.
But
down.
that goes to my education because in school, when I was in grade school, I had dyslexia, and I was a slow learner, and I was on Ritalin. And when I finally got put on Ritalin, I was already in grade like 5.
See, we got to talk about Ritalin in one episode because I'm fucking against that shit.
I'm for it.
I'm against it. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna read up on this.
Okay.
For once, I'm gonna fact check.
Fact checking. What I think is stupid about me.
Well, let's not do this now because this is a good topic. Let's not waste it on this.
I just want to say one thing. I wasn't super hyper as a kid. Okay, so like maybe I was able to sit for a while and listen to boring shit.
I was hyperactive.
But that's normal. We're children.
Well, we could fix that problem if you put. You know what? I think every morning should like you have a first period should be an easy like a soft class.
Yeah.
Then like first period should be split up obviously with the school gym, right? Or start school a bit later, but school starts at 8.
No. Later. I like the later idea.
Okay, so school starts at 8:15, 8:30.
I was thinking like 10 o'clock.
But the reason why because parents can't.
True.
But the reason why I say everyone comes in at 8. But the first thing you do before you start, class starts at 9. But you do attendance outside with the kids. Let them play.
Yeah, they
do
have
recess.
like 15-minute recess.
No, recess right off the bat.
Yeah, before
get
school
the energy
starts.
out.
Yeah.
But not to the point where they're tired. Or make gym the first period.
Yeah.
But you can't because schools are too big.
Yeah.
You don't have enough gyms.
You would have to coordinate it a certain way.
So you know what you would do? Grade 1, 2, 3, we'll say. Gym recess, and then 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing would be inside the gymnasium.
I just think
we're trying to fix. Anyways, this is the next topic.
Right. Okay.
I'm very happy we finally came up with one right before we can talk about it next week. But back to PC. Overall, I believe in this world where my idea of a perfect world is a world where obviously it's going to sound horribly, but we need bullying. I really believe that. I need bullying because in first world countries, we're so soft. We're so protective that we're making each other worse. Now, this whole topic wasn't about PC. It was supposed to be with PC, are we creating more evil?
Right.
I really think so because now you're condemning people so they're afraid and then they're building this hate. And this hate is becoming like make it into a ball and it's being shoved down into them. And some people can't process that. And when they can't process this hate in a certain way, because now you go to school and little Susie can't play basketball, so we have to do a different thing. But little Jimmy can't do that, so you're splitting up the classes. Now kids are, you can't play hockey because someone got hurt. You can't play this because of that. So what are we playing? Well, we're going to roll the ball on the floor. Why? Because the parent didn't like that. You can't bring a family can't afford food, so he can't bring peanut butter sandwiches, so the kid's bringing bread with butter on it. Oh, I don't like that. I don't want to see that. So the kid can't bring butter now. Now you're creating more hate with other things. You're making people that who are less fortunate, having troubles to feed their children, so they're getting mad at the wealthy. The wealthy is hating the poor because they're poor. You got kids hating girls because they got this dress, and then this is this. You dress too slutty. You dress too nice. You dress like this. You dress like that. You listen to rap. I like rock. Like, if I can't make a comment and you condemn me, maybe because I made that stupid comment, hey, that's fucking stupid. And you're like, no, fuck off. It's over. We said something. We're having dialect. Maybe we made a new friendship. Anyways, but now forget everything I just said except for that ball of hate. Now it's expanding. It's becoming more. You know what happens? Columbine. What's Columbine? It's a fucking great movie. Bowling for Columbine. Watch it. Michael Moore.
I don't think... Wasn't the whole thing about Columbine, though, bullying? Bullying caused those kids to shoot up the school?
It was a lot more than that. He was bullied.
I don't think it had to do with PC.
But I'm not... Okay, I am wrong. I see where you're going now.
Yeah.
That was a horrible example.
Okay, but here's a good example, and
Maybe you
it's
have a better
something
one.
that I agree with, because if you're gonna get condemned for a statement, right? No media outlet predicted that Donald Trump would win. So what does that mean? That people were more vocal that they would vote for Hillary, but when they came to the voting booth, they actually voted for
Whoa,
Donald.
hold on.
Okay, Hillary had the popular vote,
No, not
but
that.
only in the states.
You know what
that
I think? Condemned.
didn't matter, yeah.
Just not to go off track with that, but
Right.
my opinion of why she lost was a factor of a lot of things. A lot of people didn't like her. First,
Yeah, okay, there's that.
please let me just.
Yeah, go
thank
on.
you. I appreciate everything you're saying, but it was that. Then the thing with her leaked emails, it
Yeah.
resurfaced right before the polls.
Right.
So that if people were on the fence, like I'm voting Hillary, but they were still on the fence, oh fuck again with this shit. Okay, I'm just gonna vote Donald. And then you know what? The minorities, whatever, if you want to call them minorities to be politically correct, the minorities of America. Let's be honest:
Which ones?
Black, Hispanic,
Okay.
Chinese, whatever.
All of them.
A bunch of your population voted for Donald. They did.
Yeah, yeah.
You know why?
There was actually a really big black vote for Donald.
Because he's protecting your fucking taxes. Everybody who wins, it's, you know what? I can win an election. Lower taxes, marijuana, and lower taxes.
Yeah, but
Fucking,
he's not for marijuana.
What? No, I'm making a joke for Canada right now.
Okay.
That's Justin Trudeau right there. Fucking moron.
So, I still think that it's like people would get attacked verbally if they said they were voting for Donald.
Mhm.
So what happened is that caused people to say, "Oh no, I'm with her. I'm voting for Hillary," you know? But really they voted for Donald because it's
They
a
did.
private poll in the end.
I know it is that's 100% right. But don't you? I want to know if you agree with what I just said in a way.
I do.
Because I really believe that last leak information thing when they came out again, it
Oh.
pushed everyone over the
I
edge.
definitely do. Hillary was not a good, and honestly,
But
you
let's
don't
be
want
honest.
her as a first woman president.
No, I would love. I think Oprah. Like if Oprah runs, she's
Fuck
winning.
Oprah.
Hands done, hands down, hands done, hands down.
I have nothing against Oprah, but like
It's just fun
let's
to
stay away from fucking
Ronald
TV
Reagan.
stars. Let's
Ronald Reagan.
stay away from TV stars for a bit.
Ronald Reagan.
He was a movie star first of all,
Yeah,
and
same
second of all, let's stay away from actors. Let's just go with that.
No,
actors, TV personalities.
He was good.
I don't know.
He wasn't one of the worst, but he was probably one of the better.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And he tore it down, didn't he?
How old was he when he went into office?
I don't remember.
He was like in his 70s. He was older than
Ooh.
Donald Trump.
Did you by chance see that they're making a special miniseries on the life of time of
Life and time.
the life of times? I don't know if that's the right way to say, it, but the life of after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, the wife, and it's Katie Holmes who's doing it.
Oh, she's playing Jackie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks really good.
that should be interesting.
I want to watch it.
She had an interesting life.
Knife.
Now she's married to Onassis. You don't know who Onassis is, eh?
No, I don't.
He's like super rich. He's Greek.
Everybody's
Greek.
rich.
He has import. I'm not rich. Import export business. Anyway.
Yeah.
no.
I love when people. What do you do? I know. I do some import and export.
Okay, that's Seinfeld.
Drug cartel.
That's Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Could you talk to the microphone by yourself for like 5 minutes?
You have to pee.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, so I will try to do this. This is gonna be
All right,
interesting.
this
Go
should
whip
be
out that
interesting.
dick.
I can't wait to listen to this.
Oh my god. So in other news, the Toronto Maple Leafs are out of the playoffs and the Habs, so we're gonna be golfing buddies. While Costa experiments with himself in my washroom, I don't know, people. I really, really feel passionate about this subject because everything in this world. They just created a show on Netflix, 13 Reasons. I need to watch it before I make a full on comment. But it's like everything, like people get judged. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of wrestling. I got back into it, and wrestling sucks today. Why? Because parents got involved. Why kids can't watch that? Why? Because it's on 8 o'clock and you have to give it a PG rating. So for a company that was making billions, you kind of condemned it for everyone else because your kid did a move. How about you teach your kid not to powerbomb his little brother into a table? It's like, don't try this at home. Obviously, if you're watching your kid, he's not going to do that. I don't know. And it's like with music. Like, if you start restricting everything, what's next? You're going to restrict paintings? You're going to restrict sculptures? art. You know, we're getting to a world where we're becoming North Korea slowly and slowly. We're closing off everything. Like, I don't know. And then, you know, it's funny. It's the same people that condemn us for saying things that do the most radical thing. Example, like when the whole feminism movement went, I think it was Lady Gaga. She decided to paint her armpits green and go crazy with it. And just because I didn't like it, and if I'm like, if I posted, why is she painting her hair green? People are going to get mad at me and say, oh, you're anti-feminist. No, I'm not anti-feminist. I'm not a feminist. I'm all for equality. Why do I have to call it feminism? I'm going to call it malinism. And you know what? I'll probably be condemned for saying it like that. Why is it got to be manly? Why can't they be feminine? Because, you know what? How about we just call it equality? Why can't we just have equality? Why can't this world just work in a sense where everything is so simple? You want this, you go for it. You don't, you don't. Why do we have to condemn everybody who tries hard? Didn't you notice that? I'm pretty sure you know, the hater movement is real. It is a real thing. I do it too. Everyone does it. I guarantee you probably go on Facebook one time and you're like, oh, fuck, that guy just got a new car. Why does he get a new car? Why does he get to have that? Well, he fucking worked for it. How about you don't condemn him, but you praise him. Hey, good for you getting your house. Good for you for getting the family you wanted. Stop hating. Fucking people, man.
I like that. So
Thanks.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I see Jay really got into it.
Yeah, I got into a little.
This is the beauty of the unedited podcast, you know?
One day we're gonna get like, basically YouTube. They're censoring. They're censoring you as soon as you start swearing on a podcast. You don't get any YouTube money.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I don't give a fuck about your YouTube money. Keep your fucking money. Obviously, I would love to have it, but you know, fuck you if I can't speak what I want. That's censorship right there.
It is.
You know what? I thought, and it's like, oh, here's a good one. LGBT. They got mad. Okay, so if
LGBTQ.
Oh, fuck off. No, fuck off. You know, LGBT, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. I can go on. Like, fuck off.
WXYZ.
Thank you.
Yeah. Or Z, since we're in Canada.
Dude. Zelda. No, Zelda. Yeah, there you go.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, but the reason why I had this little rant is just, and a good example is for our whole PC thing is they were restricting, it was 18 and plus for LGBTQ
Okay.
Restrictions. Like they would put them with the 18 plus.
Okay.
But yet, as soon as you have a video of a girl twerking,
Yeah.
it's restricted too. So, like, I don't believe, I'm not saying everything should be restricted. Like, if there's a male who's gay and he's doing a makeup tutorial, I don't think that should be restricted. But if it's a dude twerking, it should be restricted. But they got mad because that was restricted because he was gay.
I put our videos to restricted.
Really?
Yeah.
I noticed it.
I feel like it adds a little bit of danger to it, you know?
I don't think you should do that.
Well, maybe I'll turn it all
You
off.
should turn that off. You know why? Because I feel like if people don't sign in, they can't look at it.
If people don't sign in, they can't look at it. Oh my God, I never thought of that.
Should try that tonight.
People don't sign in. They can't look
If we
at
get
it.
flagged, we get flagged, and we'll just put it back on.
We're not going to get flagged.
You'd be surprised.
No.
People get butthurt. Look, the other day we had a guy who commented, and we appreciate his negative comments. You know, he hid behind his mask. I asked him straight up to come and tell me what his name was and message me privately. He never did. I'm not condemning him, but if you have a negative approach, come and say something. Yo, speak up. I want you. I feed on negative comments.
He does.
Because it makes me have a conversation. Bro, you want to come and talk to me?
Gets him hard.
That's it. That was exactly his comment. He didn't want to hear about my hobo dick with a shotgun.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I left for the bathroom, you were talking about the Maple Leafs. So, like, how did you get to the censorship from that?
No, what happened was I just went, I just made like rambled, and then I got into what I actually wanted to talk to.
Okay, I see.
And, I wasted time while you were peeing.
Yeah.
But you know what, just to end this off now,
Yep.
did you think your season was a successful one or
Nope.
a failure?
Failure.
So you're like Tony Marinaro or whatever his name is, Marinara?
No,
sauce?
because I don't think it was Carey Price's fault. He
Oh,
thinks
not at
it's
all.
Carey Price's fault.
No, he does. Not him, he does?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's an idiot then.
Yeah, he is an
Because,
idiot. Tony, you're an idiot. Carey Price is the only reason we made it anywhere.
Everywhere, I guarantee you. If you take away Carey Price, you guys are making you're maybe making it 8th, maybe,
No.
and that's best case scenario.
Nah.
I'm being honest with you. That's best case scenario. You're making it 8th. Worst case scenario, like regular, like actual.
I think best case scenario is we make it 28th place. That's what I think.
Okay, that's
without Carey.
but that's what I'm just trying to say. Is like I'm being realistic. Like best case scenario.
No, I know.
Like best is you're making it 8th. Real life, I think you're 25th or 30th.
Yeah.
And like you put any team that's shitty. You put
Honestly,
Carey Price goes to Dallas.
Without Carey Price, Toronto has a better team than us by far.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like this is my thoughts on the Canadians.
Yeah.
You need to
We need goal scorers.
you need a legit first line center,
A goal scorer, yeah.
not a goal scorer. Yeah. I'll explain why.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think the goal scorer problem. I think you guys are looking at it. Yeah, you're not scoring goals, but I think it's
We
because,
were against like the best goalie in the league besides Carey Price, Lundqvist.
not that. I think if you guys have a legitimate set center that can help you set up, Pacioretty is a fucking bona fide stud.
Yeah, no, he's really good at getting in front of the net and stuff.
Without anybody, scores 30 somewhat goals. He was like Phil Kessel. He's the Phil Kessel of in the Toronto era when he was there of Montreal.
Except for playoffs when he gets the breakaway and he couldn't even fucking
Pacioretty. But that's the thing. Okay, he couldn't. But bro, like it's 50-50 in my opinion.
I don't think it's 50-50.
It's 50-50. He either scores
I
or
will
the
give
goalie
you
gone.
50-50 for Henrik Lundqvist because he's a god.
No, he's not a god.
He
played like Tim Thomas. He played like a fucking fish out of water. He's just surprised everybody. I was watching the series. I actually was going for Canadians because I want Canadian teams to win.
Bullshit. I saw the game with you last Tuesday.
I was just trying to trigger you.
Yeah, you triggered me, all right. Not cool, bro.
I was watching the fucking Raptors game off my phone.
Yeah, that was fucking annoying.
Really, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't care.
It's actually, I don't even know if they won tonight. I'm really looking forward to look at my phone after. I'm doing an update for Cody right now. It's
Jay, we should have done it on another night if you were going to watch the Raptors game. Oh, but you're doing an update, so.
Yeah. Well, it was starting to lag a lot.
Okay.
And I think I just fucked up my box, but I have another one upstairs.
Anyway.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Just to finish this topic about the Canadians,
finish it.
and I'll jump into the Leafs right after.
Yeah.
So a little bit of sports talk because we're both fans of hockey,
Okay.
and it's kind of nice to talk a bit about sports sometimes.
It is.
I think the Canadians need a legitimate center. The reason being is because if you have a legitimate center, and you can get the pressure off Pacioretty and some of your other wingers,
Right.
like Radulov, he's a winger.
Radulov was played amazing.
He was amazing the whole thing. I personally hope we vulture him. I want Radulov.
Yeah, I know you do.
I-
He's a Leafs fan, by the way.
I'm a Leafs fan.
He's
Yeah.
looking for a Leafs flag. He don't have no Leafs flag.
I have a Leaf snuggie.
He has a Leaf snuggie.
Anyways,
That's what he jizzes in when he watches porn.
damn straight. You need a center and you need another defender. You need a guy who could take some time away from Weber and Petrie because you only have two defensemen. You have this guy named Sarachek or some guy with an S who's a defenseman who played a couple of games in the season, had one bad game, and your coaches decide to send him into purgatory.
All right.
And it's just, that's wrong. Look what Babcock did. Babcock's like, this is what the reason why we did well is because of Austin Matthews coming in and playing like a fucking stud.
Yeah.
But next season, as a Leafs fan, I'm worried because I watch so much sports and there's a thing and I believe in it. It's called the sophomore slump.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've heard
now
of that.
for the Leafs, what do we need? We need three things. We need another player to play on the wing to help Matthews, like an actual guy we can that guy's a snipe. He's going to snipe it. He's going to get in. So Matthews doesn't have to go get 40 goals. I would rather him have 30 goals and so many assists. You know what I mean? In a perfect world. Another thing is Bozak has to be gone. And if I can, I would do a straight up trade. If you guys want to get rid of Pacioretty, I'll give you Van Riemsdyk. I don't think that will ever happen.
No.
But just for that. Another thing is the Leafs desperately need a guy on the power play on the defensive side. We need two other things. We need a defenseman to help take away time from Morgan Riley and our other guy, I can't pronounce his name, it's Russian, came from the KHL, and Jake Gardner. We need another top four defenseman. So I think we're going to go after Shattenkirk. because he's playing Washington. He is a free agent after this year.
Right.
And he said he wanted to come to Toronto at one point. And another thing is we need a defenseman or a winger. Doesn't have to be a star player, but just a guy with a big shot we can put on the power play who can be on like a Stamkos when he's healthy, or a Ovechkin just as a shot that shot off that thing. Because if you looked at the Leafs power play, which you didn't, but they would circulate so much, but they never get shots off. It's like, what do you have to do? Shoot the puck at the net. What's going to happen? It might not go in, but at least you're taking shots. We were playing the fucking Washington Capitals. We had like 4 penalties in a row. And not exactly in a row, but it was penalty here, a penalty there. We had 4 of them.
Penalties or power plays?
Power plays.
Power plays, yeah.
That we had 4 power plays that happened in the game, and before Washington had one in a couple of the games, and it's just like the guys would try to do something. Washington gets it all along the boards, and I was like, come on. But if you ask me if this was a successful season, fuck yeah. We weren't supposed to be in the playoffs.
Oh, definitely. I think
Toronto we played the first East team and we took them to overtimes. 6 games?
Yeah, in terms of success, Toronto performed better than expected, and Montreal did not perform during the season. They performed as expected, I would say. But like playoffs, definitely not expected.
You know who I would love to have? I know you guys had him, PK Subban. I would love to have a defenseman like PK. You know why?
God,
someone to bring it up. Just someone like, because you know what? Even though just put him and Weber on the same line would have been perfect. Weber would stay at home.
That's a pretty big payroll.
Well, yeah, I know.
It's a pretty big payroll.
And another thing, now fast topic in the NHL. NHL, copy your brothers the NFL. Because you should copy it. And the only thing I'm saying, if you guys can do this, it would help the players and the owners.
Copy it in what sense?
Restructuring contracts.
Okay, tell me how it is in the NFL.
This is like a negative for you guys because Pacioretty overperformed his contract. Pacioretty's contract is $4.5 million.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve 4.5. He deserves like realistically. But first off, no athlete deserves the money they're getting paid professionally. Because,
that's for sure.
But if we're looking at it in just means, like they do deserve it because the owners are making so much money off of them.
Right.
So it's like it's fair off in a way. But
it all depends on how much money is
Stamkos.
getting. Yeah.
Stamkos. Okay, good example. My favorite player, my hero, my man crush, Tom Brady. He's a team player, and like Tom Brady can go to the fucking NFL right now to the Patriots and be like, "Hey, pay me," and they're gonna pay him. But you know what he does? He's taken every single year. He restructures his contract to save them money on the cap so they can get other players to help them. Why? Because winning's everything.
Well, did you hear what Carey Price said? This is rumored. I haven't heard it myself.
Is he restricted or unrestricted? I think he's unrestricted.
I'm not sure.
I can see him going to Calgary.
Well, here's the thing. This is what our friend Basato said. He said he heard it, that Carey Price wants to stay in Montreal, and he's willing to take less money for so that they could fix up the team a bit.
If I'm Carey, you know what I would do?
Basato, he just shook his head no.
You know, I know. If I'm Carey and I'm after giving it all for so many years, and Carey should be Carey's the Vezina every year, in my opinion. The guy if you guys honestly, that's a perfect example of a team that if you take off that one player.
I can't blame him if he wanted to leave.
No, I don't even think you know what I would just say? I'd throw the bank at him. I would just say, look, Carey, take a 2-year contract. Here's the bank. Max. For 2 years, and then be like, we paid you max, and then you'd be like, look, you deserve this. We're gonna pay you 2 years max, and then when you resign again in 2 years, the cap's gonna be higher, and then we'll do a cap friendly.
You can't remake the team in that case.
The team
needs some restructuring.
If I'm Carey, Price,
which you aren't, but if you were,
if I'm Carey Price and I'm Montreal, I'm throwing the bank at him because if I'm really Carey, I'm looking at 3 teams right now. Vancouver, well, one team I'm combining because they're right next to each other in a way.
Okay,
I'm probably wrong. Vancouver and Calgary are close to each other.
They're like an hour away from each
other. So Calgary and Vancouver, I'm counting them as one team, one of my destinations. Then I'm looking at Tampa Bay. Not even fuck Tampa Bay. I'm looking at
Tampa Bay.
Not at all because Stamkos is too I love Stamkos when he plays, but man, every year you've been hurt for the last few years, so fuck off. Dallas, San Jose. Really, Chicago.
No, not Chicago.
I'm telling you right now, if Chicago has a chance to trade Scott Darling and Corey Crawford and get Carey Price.
They would do it.
Oh yeah,
Crawford won them.
Winnipeg.
How many Stanley Cups? 2? 3?
He didn't win them. You know who won it? Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves,
yeah.
and Duncan Keith. It's the only reasons why he won. Like honestly, defense.
Which only proves my point that because he's a good goalie, Crawford's a good goalie. Don't deny it.
He's okay. He's good. He's not top 10.
But that's why the Habs need some fucking goal scorers.
You know why? Like people you know what the thing about is in hockey and every sport, everyone looks at the person scoring the goal, right? You know what I mean? Like he popped it in the net.
Okay.
Look at the whole play. You know why they win it? Because fucking Captain Canada wins it for them. Jonathan Taves is the unsung hero for real.
Yeah,
The guy's
he's
a
definitely
fucking
a
stud.
superstar. Yeah.
Not even a superstar. He's God on that team. If you take away Jonathan Taves off the fucking Chicago Blackhawks,
Yeah.
they're not winning a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Sorry, Patrick Kane, you're amazing, but you can fuck right off. And my prediction is Toronto's throwing the bank or making a run to Jonathan Tavares this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Same
be
thing with Montreal.
interesting.
But I would rather not get him, and I'd rather get Shattenkirk because I really want a defenseman.
I'll take Tavares.
What's his? I want to see what's he asking first. If he's asking for that ridiculous contract, then fuck off.
It's not gonna happen.
He's a free agent. He's not restricted. He's like
yeah, but our cap is so high we can't afford.
oh
him.
yeah, you can. You're forgetting a big thing.
What?
Las Vegas. It's gonna be very nice for us
Yeah.
because we're gonna be able. I think we're able to give a list of players.
True, eh? That's
Yeah.
next year, eh?
Yeah, they're like Las Vegas is gonna be able to give. We're gonna get rid of cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Well, that was a nice, refreshing way to end off the episode, I think.
Yeah, predictions
Not so
and
negative, you know, because we got pretty dark. Well,
Oh,
not dark.
No,
but
we
like
got. It was more intense. I found like this was one of our episodes where we got into it. Really got into it.
Passionate.
Yeah,
Yeah. So thanks for listening, everybody.
and we're out.